Greetings, this is Vlodril and welcome back to Let's Play Blues and Bullets, where we are trying to solve a murder. Alright, let's see, what is this? AD, nothing is happening. When I hit, oh there we go. Mutilation.
The murderer tore Boccarini's hands off. Boccarini's teeth were all pulled out. Hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule out criminal intent or a personal angle. Boccarini's eyes still haven't shown up. What if I look for whatever was used to remove them?
Interesting.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back.
How is that? Oh, okay, that's not correct. Bathtub. I need more things, right?
I have to establish how Boccarini died. Hands ripped off, teeth torn out. I guess I'll have to rule
I see,
out
what's
criminal
this?
intent or a personal
Go
angle.
down, go back. Okay. Again, I'm not sure about the AD because nothing is happening when I press those. Let's look around for more things.
It takes a strong man to tear that out. Or several.
Can we go left? Yes, we can.
The blood comes from the other side of the corridor and ends next to the body. He was attacked in the other room and dragged to the hall.
I always like these parts. The investigation parts.
The evidence suggests that the events began in the lounge. How did Boccarini encounter his murderer?
Can I finish first?
Whatever crushed the table must have been really heavy. Or maybe it was thrown extremely hard.
Okay. Search. Nothing here as far as I can tell. Broken glass. What's this?
A perfectly circular dint. As if someone had tried to hammer in a gigantic bolt. Around 4 inches in diameter.
Okay. The marks from the nails, I guess.
Fingernails scratched the wood.
Yep.
Blood ran like water.
What's... What? Okay.
Did it break during the struggle, or was it already broken?
Relax. Alright.
What kind of person takes off a wristwatch without unfastening it? Or fastens the strap again after taking it off?
If he took his hands, guess the watch fell. Can I not? Come on, do it. No.
Blood. Blood everywhere.
Really, that was the observation. Blood everywhere. No shit.
This was opened recently.
Doesn't say much. Was that a clue? I'm not sure.
Smells of whiskey.
So yeah, Here is where he was attacked, I guess.
Glass on the floor indicates the window was broken from outside.
That's how he came in. Gun.
There's something under there. How'd it wind up under there?
Alright, let's see.
Not one round fired.
Yep.
It must have happened fast.
Guess he struck him or disarmed him. God damn it with the board. Alright.
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back.
Right? Nope. I don't think it matters if you fail or how do you go back? Okay. Yes.
Pieces of glass from the window in the hall found inside the house. A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
Why, that's where he was attacked, I think.
A
These are all the
pistol
clues.
fully loaded.
I guess
An open
maybe this
bottle of
one.
whiskey.
Yeah, alright.
I'd say Boccarini was drinking in the dining room when his assailant burst in through the window. Boccarini pulled his gun, but the murderer disarmed him before he could shoot. Where did the torture begin? A broken table, scratched and covered in blood. A blood-stained wristwatch with the glass broken and the strap fastened.
What is
Two
this?
pools of blood, one on either side of the dining room table. The bloodstains show that the murderer began to torture Boccarini on the dining table itself.
I don't think you can
That was
fail in
where
this.
His hands were torn off. As a result, his wristwatch fell to the ground. How did the body reach its current position?
Pick the wrong sequencing, I mean. Unlike Sherlock Holmes, for example, when you pick different things to create different outcomes, possible outcomes.
The trail of blood from the dining room to the hall. The lamp, torn off its brackets and blocking the stairs. Boccarini, already minus hands, was dragged into the hall, where the murderer used the brackets of the lamp to complete his macabre diorama.
Still need to find the eyes.
A broken whiskey glass found in the dining room.
Probably not. Yeah. Alright. We need the tools. Knife. Probably not. Oh, it's missing a knife. Okay. Why can't I? There.
One knife's missing, the biggest one.
Wasn't on the body. What's this?
What is it with Italians and olives?
Olives.
They lap those things up like caviar.
Funnily enough, that they are very popular in Greece too. Although I personally don't like them so much. Love the oil, but not so much the actual
Like a true
olives.
bachelor, he should have put these into soak. Hours of scraping to get them clean. Although at this stage, I don't think Boccarini's too worried about that.
Yeah. Nice observations, I guess, because he has a diner.
4 glasses. 2 of water, 2 of wine.
So, company?
I've always been a whiskey man, but I know a good wine when I see one. Leftover lasagna, and it looks good. Why is it that 2 out of 3 Italian gangsters are great cooks? I'll never understand what the deal is with them in cooking. The plates and the glasses leave no room for doubt. Boccarini had company for dinner.
Yep. It's left, or is it here yet? What's this? Company for dinner? No. My bad. Is it here, the company?
It's shut from the inside.
That's possible actually. Maybe the company didn't leave and was hiding. They still need to find the goddamn eye removal tool. Or whatever he used anyway. There's another side, yep. Let's go that way.
Jammed shut from the inside. Maybe between the two of us when Milton gets back. If I'm not mistaken, this door opens onto the same room as the locked door in the kitchen.
Probably someone is hiding there. Oh, there it is. With a spoon, really? God damn.
Blood and some kind of sticky liquid.
That's brutal.
A teaspoon stained with blood and some kind of sticky liquid. The mixture of sticky liquid and blood can only mean one thing. The spoon was used to remove Boccarini's eyes. The mutilations and the disappearance of his eyes suggest two possible motives. Psychopathy or cultist fanaticism. Which is it?
How the fuck would I know?
What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccarini's back.
Okay. That doesn't help me. I don't see why that will help me to... We'll move on. I'm not sure I have enough clues yet. Or the correct clues anyway.
Oh shit.
Jesus
I
Christ.
should have stayed in my diner.
So fucked up. That's creepy. Why did you do that? Creepy. There's something inside. Yeah, damn. There's probably something beside the hands. Yeah.
Are these teeth from the body? Well, at least I know why his teeth were pulled out, more or less.
Wow, that's too few teeth. That looks like a cultist, whatever.
Looks like a ritual. What was Boccarini mixed up in?
Fucked up shit.
A sick altar of human flesh. Some kind of symbol drawn in blood. Although I don't know the origin of the symbol in the bathroom and the altar of flesh and teeth, I'd say the motive was some kind of occult religion. The big question is, who did it?
It's done. Seems to be done, unless we find something else. There is another room on the right side of the house. And more blood. Nope, nothing there. Is that blood actually? Can't tell. Ooh,
This
nice
car
car.
looks too classy for a forger like Boccarini.
Probably the persons that's
There's sufficient
hiding.
reasons to believe that when the murderer attacked Boccarini, there was someone else in the house.
Yes.
The first possibility to be ruled out is that the car belonged to Boccarini.
Okay. Find some evidence of maybe female company.
Let's take a look in the glove compartment. Bingo. A man's cigarette case.
Not female company then.
OB. One of the Boccarini clan?
Anything else?
Vermont plates. Someone drove a long way.
Alright, Vermont plates.
A car with Vermont plates. The initials OB on a cigarette case. 1. It has Vermont plates. 2. It's too luxurious for a criminal of his standing. 3. The initials on the cigarette case don't match his name. The next possibility that needs to be ruled out is that the car was stolen. There should be evidence that there was someone else in the house.
I really like this part of the game so far.
Dirty plates, glasses, and silverware from a dinner for 2. The dirty dishes and glasses prove
Very
that
nice.
Boccherini ate lasagna with one other person. Was Boccherini's guest still in the house when the murderer showed up? A door in the kitchen, locked from the inside. It opens onto the same room as the jammed door in the corridor.
Oh, that's not a clue.
A door in the corridor jammed shut.
Really?
It opens onto
Okay.
the same broken whiskey glass found in the dining room. What looks like the bottom of a broken glass buried in Boccherini's back. It seems clear that Boccherini and his guest were drinking when the murderer took them by surprise. The real question is, what happened to the witness? Did they escape? Did the murderer take them? Or are they still in the house? A door in the
Alright, we
corridor
know
jammed
about
shut.
that.
A door in the kitchen, locked from the... One locked door could be a coincidence, but 2 locked doors which open onto the same room can't be. Either I'm completely
I think that's
wrong,
it.
or the witness is in that room. But I need Milton to open one of those doors.
What? I thought it wasn't working.
Mr. Ness, can you open the door for me?
Okay.
It was open. Why did you ring?
I thought I should use the doorbell so I wouldn't startle you.
When I came in, I pressed the doorbell and it didn't work.
Well, in light of the facts, I deduced that it was your finger that wasn't working. So,
That was weird.
what can you tell me to restore my faith in you as a detective?
What is that?
Not a good start. It's a camera, so Alphonse can see all this.
All right. Follow me. Boccherini had company for dinner. Someone from Vermont with the initials OB. Someone whose social status was a lot higher, but who was on the same side of the law. He served lasagna, and after clearing away the dishes, they opened a bottle of whiskey in the dining room.
That's pretty
That
nice.
was when the murderer burst in on them, coming through the window which he broke with his own body weight. Boccherini, or maybe his guest, pulled a gun, but it was a waste of time. The murderer was so fast he was disarmed before he could fire. He focused his attention on Boccherini, totally ignoring the guest, and lifted him up into the air. He then threw him against the dining room table so hard that one of the glasses of whiskey was embedded in Boccherini's back.
Damn.
He span around, clawing at the table, and immediately afterwards the murderer ripped off his hands.
How the fuck can you do
I
that?
have no idea how he did it, but all the evidence suggests he just pulled. Blood sprayed everywhere. The
Makes no
wristwatch
sense.
fell to the ground. He dragged him through the corridor into the hall. He tore down the lamp, hung him from the brackets, and stabbed steel rods through his body. He skewered him on the iron bars, possibly taken from the fence outside, and pulled out his teeth one by one. Finally, he scooped out his eyes with a teaspoon. Boccherini must have been dead when the murderer went to the bathroom with his hands in his teeth. There, he arranged them to make an altar, weaving the fingers together and placing the teeth inside. Next, he painted something on the wall in blood, a symbol which I don't recognize, but which could have some kind of ritualistic significance. When he'd finished his artwork, he left. I don't know what he did with the eyes.
You're
Trophies.
telling me that someone did all this armed with a teaspoon?
More or less.
And you worked all this out on your own, just by looking?
More or less.
I don't know which of the two of you scares me more. Wait a second. What about the guest?
Nice.
Right. Come with me.
Good cuts. Let's see what about the guest.
nothing.
Turns out Mr. Untouchable isn't infallible, but you were close.
Yeah, he's hiding somewhere.
Congratulations.
This must be Boccarini's office. Let's take a quick look around.
All yours.
Alrighty. Fine. I guess I'll do it in the next episode. Thank you for watching, subscribe, like, leave a comment, and I will see you next time with more Blues and Bullets.